Karana Prakaranam is a result of dedicated and passionate research done for about 4 decades. Bharatamuni's Natya Shastra is the earliest extant literature on dramaturgy. Internal evidence shows that it is meant for the entire humanity, more so for Jambudvipa, that is Eurasia, and with special reference to Bharatavarsha, which is Southeast Asia, and of course Bharatakanda, which is the present India. Bharatamuni is seen dancing in front of Lord Shiva in a panel of 7th century in Mahabalipuram on the Dharmaraj Ratha. Bharatamuni finds a place in the altars of the theatres in Thailand. He is worshipped on every Thursday by artists of Cambodia. The path paved by Bharatamuni came to be called Marga, and all the regional observances were termed Deshi. Like how Samskrita language coexisted with all the rich Prakritas, the Marga and the respective regional Deshis have coexisted in history. Post-independence India saw the revival of all the Deshis, I mean the neoclassical dances like Bharatanatyam, Manipuri, Urisi and so on. My work in the last 4 decades have been towards the revival of the common Marga technique of dance. Bharatamuni gives us enormous scope for exploring the possibilities of human movements from the points of view of kinetics and also aesthetics. Hence, the grammar given in this work makes the Marga technique universal in appeal and beyond time and space in its value. The 21st century is looking for expansion of regionalism, but globalization in culture has a danger of losing a link with the inherited heritage and also a link with the collective cognizance of the Eastern world. Hence, the best that we can do now is to look into our own past and have a thrust into the future. In this way, we can save the Eastern aesthetic values. The scope that Natya Shastra offers is immense. We can have a future where creativity can be based on healthy content, technique and attitude. Marga technique saves us from aping the West and helps us in being creative with moorings in our own culture. It is heartening that many universities are coming forward to create an awareness about Marga so that our Indian identity is sustained. Almost 25 years ago, I evolved a pedagogy system for teaching the entire Marga technique based on Natya Shastra. For this, I used not only my students but organized Natya Shastra Siksha camps in India and abroad and taught this whole system to dancers from various disciplines. This created a great awareness about the common link that Natya Shastra has had throughout history. The present DVD, Karana Prakaranam, will also serve as an appendix to my book Karanas, Common Dance Codes of India and Indonesia. The 3rd volume of this book has photographs of all the Karanas, and here this DVD will show you how to perform the karanas. The karanas have been reconstructed through a correlated study of the Natya Shastra text, Abhinava Bharati, that is its commentary, the sculptures relating to dance, as well as the inscriptions which quote the definitions of each karana from the Natya Shastra. Bharata Muni defines karana as Hastapada Samayogaha Nrittasya Karanam Bhavet, which means the conjoining of the movements of hands and feet in dance is karana. So, the karanas are not poses, but they are movements. Without mastering the basic elements, it will not be possible to perform the karanas. You must know the alphabets and words to form sentences, isn't it? So, you have the basic elements like the angas, upangas, the sthanas, the charis and the hastas. Only after mastering all these, karanas are to be taught. I fervently hope that this lifetime study of mine will be of some use to the sincere dance enthusiasts. Now you will have the elements of karanas followed by karanas demonstrated.
The Shirobheda or the head variations are 13 in number.
Akampitam, kampitam cha, dhutam, vidhutameva cha, parivahita, udvahitakam, avadhutam, tatha anchitam, निहंचितं परावृत्तं उत्क्षिप्तं चाप्यधोगतं लोलितं चैव विज्ञेयं त्रयोदशविधं शिरः.
Now you will have the chest variations Urvabheda.
आभुग्नमथ निर्भुग्नं तथा चैव प्रकम्पितम् उद्वाहितम् समं चैव उरः पञ्चविधं स्मृतम्.
Now you will have the Parshvabheda or movements of the sides.
नतं समुन्नतं चैव प्रसारित विवर्तिते तथा अपश्रुतमेव तु पार्श्वयोः कर्म पञ्चधा.
We have Kati Bheda for training the waist.
चिन्ना चैव निवृत्ता च रेषिता कंपिता तथा उद्वाहिता चेति कटिनाट्ये नृत्ये च पंचधा.
Pada Bheda gives you the basic variations of the feet. In Sama, the entire soul touches the ground. Let us see Samapada simultaneously performed in Bharatanatyam, Mohiniyattam, Odissi, Kathak and Ottantullal styles. This is Anchita, the Natyadal of Bharatanatyam used in all styles. Sanchara is to plant the toes. This is Kuttudal in Tamil. Udghattita is method of Bharatanatyam. All Deshi styles retain it. Kunchita is to have an arched sole, as we often see in Western classical ballet. Lord Nataraja's raised foot is called Kunchita Pada because it is arched.
उद्घट्टितः समश्चैव तथा अग्रतलसञ्चरः अञ्चितः कुञ्चितश्चैव पादः पञ्चविधः स्मृतः.
Among the upangas of the body, we have a few examples. To start with, we have the Uru Bheda, that is, movements of the thigh.
Kampanam Valanam Chaiva Stambhano Udvartane Tatha Nivartanam Panchaitani Uru Karmani Karayed.
Janu Bheda, that is, movements of the knees. I have taken this shloka alone from Sangita Ratnakara.
Samhatam Samhatam Kunchitam Cha Ardha Kunchitam Natam Unnatam Unnatam Vivritam Samam Ityuje Janu Saptavidham Budhaihi.
Jangha Bheda, that is, movements of the shanks.
Avartitam Natam 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 Kshiptam Kshiptam Udvahita Mathapiva Udvahita Mathapiva Parivrittam Matha Chaiva Jangha Karmani Panchadha.
The Natya Shastra gives 6 sthanas or basic stances for the body, just as the Western classical ballet dancers have positions numbered for practicing their movements. These are based on the direction in which the toes are turned, the space between the feet, and also the reduction in the height of the body. These are all common to Indian sculpture and Indian dance. The sthanas are
Vaishnavam Samapadam Cha Vaishakham Mandalam Tatha Pratyalidam Tatharidam Sthanan Yetani Shandrunam.
Apart from these, we have 3 special sthanas for enhancing feminine grace.
स्त्रीणां स्थानानि कार्याणि गतिष्वा भाषणेषु च आयतं च अवहितं च अश्वक्रान्तं मथापि च.
Shakha literally means branch. If we take the body to be the trunk of a tree, naturally the hands are its branches. Under Shakha, we'll first study Abhinaya Hastas, which are meant to communicate ideas. These are also classified as Asamyuta Hasta or single hand gestures and Samyuta Hastas performed with both the hands. We'll see the Asamyuta Hastas first.
पताकस्त्रिपताकश्च तथा वै कर्तरीमुखः अर्धचन्द्रो ह्यराळश्च शुकतुण्डस्तथैव च मुष्टिश्च शिखराख्यश्च कपित्तः खटकामुखः सूच्यास्यः पद्मकोशः सर्पशिरा मृगशीर्षकः काङ्गूलक अलपद्मश्च चतुरो भ्रमरस्तथा हंसास्यो हंसपक्षश्च सन्दंशो मुकुलस्तथा ऊर्णनाभस्ताम्रचूडश्चतुर्विंशतिरीरिताः.
We'll now see the Samyuta Hastas.
अञ्जलिश्च कपोतश्च कर्कटः स्वस्तिकस्तथा खडकावर्धमानश्च हृत्सङ्गो निषधस्तथा डोलः पुष्पपुटश्चैव तथा मकर एव च गरदन्तो अवहितश्च वर्धमानस्तथैव च एते तु संयुता हस्ता मया प्रोक्तास्त्रयोदशः.
There are 4 Hasta Karanas for rolling the wrist.
अथावेष्टितमेकं स्यादुद्वेष्टितमथा परम् व्यावर्तितं तृतीयं तु चतुर्थं परिवर्तितम्.
We have Bahu Karma or Karavartana, which are 10 ways of moving the arms.
तिर्यद्भूर्ध्वगतं चैव तथाधोमुख एव च आविर्धश्च अपविर्धश्च मठेन पतिकस्तथा अञ्चितः कुञ्चितश्चैव पृष्ठतश्चेति चोदितः बाहुप्रकारो दशधा नाट्यनृत्यप्रयोगभिः.
There are 13 Nritta Hastas. They are totally different from the Abhinaya Hastas and they have been out of vogue in their proper order. But shadows of these can be seen in various Deshi forms without their realizing their connection with the Margi. Each Nritta Hasta has a definite course of action for the entire arm. Whenever more than one reading was available, I have given more than one interpretation for the same hasta. Since these are to be used in Nritta Karanas, they are called Nritta Hasta.
चतुरश्रौ तथा उद्वृत्तौ तथा चतुरश्रौ तथा उद्वृत्तौ तथा तलमुखौ स्मृतौ तलमुखौ स्मृतौ स्वस्तिकौ विप्रकीर्णौ चापि करालखटकामुखौ करालखटकामुखौ
A major element of the Karana is the chari or the leg movement. It's not based on mere footwork technique. It has its root in char, meaning to move. Chari involves the movement of the entire leg from the root of the thigh down to the toes. Bharata enlists and describes 16 bhumicharis and 16 akashacharis. In bhumicharis, the feet are close to the ground. Now see the akashacharis. These are movements of the leg off the ground, including lifting, extending, leaping and jumping.
Atikranta